Hey, take something. I don't know. I've recorded this a bunch of times already, and it kind of ties into with what I'm gonna say, what I've been saying. I've realized it now, now that I'm going through this, and I've thought about it. I've thought about it not recording it a million times more. But anyway, if I'm sharing my thoughts with the camera, then these are some of the things that I've been thinking about, and you are welcome to listen. But so, the last video, a large theme of that was about connecting with people, and that being something that I'd like to do more, that I think is good for me to do. Because of that, and even before that, for a long time now, I've been considering doing something like making an Instagram account or something for this stuff. And I feel like it could be a good way to connect with people, or even to just like expose more people to what's going on here. Like I said, I've never intended for this to be a trendy thing, but it's a tool. This is a tool, and I've had this reluctance about social media and all these platforms for a while. If you know a thing or two about me, you know I don't do social media. It was never something I ever felt was necessary or was particularly interested in. And even for this stuff on YouTube, that was the reason that there was a 3 month or so gap between the first and the second video. But these are things that are worth saying. These are good things to all these things that we've been talking about, these principles about life. They're useful, they're meaningful, more than just the human, what I can conjure up in my head. God's way is the better way. And people have been saying that much longer, much earlier than I have. But and it's true, so that's why I'm saying it too. But all this social media stuff, the technology, the smartphone age, it's all tools. Tools can be used for good things or bad things, and I have found much more often than not, all this stuff is used for bad things that are just nonsensical, especially for people my age to be consuming and thinking about and being influenced by. And I'm not doing this to be like, oh, I'm doing something better than everybody else, and you should listen to me because I'm saying the right thing, yada yada yada. That's true. I do believe that this is the truth that I'm saying. I know it's the truth. I have seen the consequences of applying these principles, of other people applying these principles, and me applying these things, following the Bible, and I've seen the consequences of people not doing that. I've mentioned that before, but so I've never wanted this to be just a monologue. I never wanted this to just be a monologue. I want people to be able to engage with me in this. I want people to be able to ask me questions, and me to be able to ask people questions. I've had conversations with people. Did I mention this already? I don't know. I've had conversations with people about the things that I've talked about on the videos, through the videos. And I've had conversations with people about this stuff even before I started making the videos, and they're good. They're good conversations. Again, it's good for people to be considering these things, and it's the best conclusion to come to about life. It's just the better way. I have yet to come across a refutation, and more than just from my experience, I've yet to come across a refutation to this stuff. I've only known people to say they've found a way that works for them. But I promise you, there is a way that is much more purposeful, much more meaningful, has more substance than anything that just this world, just human wisdom could offer. because God invented wisdom. He created substance, the truth. So it's good to heed that, and it is the most important decision that you will ever make, is that decision to do it God's way or to do it my way, for me, or your way for other people. Our way, human way, the imperfect way. Doing it according to the Bible doesn't mean all rainbows and Skittles, even though Skittles aren't my favorite candy, but like I said, there's good and there's evil all over the place, and they're always fighting each other. There's always the battle going on. It's heartbreaking to see so many people that just go along with it. Even the people that know that, such and such a thing is not good, something they're participating in, or they're allowing to influence them. And then that's why I'm doing this. I want to show face for this and be an example to people that this is the better way. This is a good way to be doing this, and I promise you, this isn't just a show. It's not just a production. I'm not just saying this stuff I don't even know what I could get out of it, just to say this stuff for no reason and not mean it. But that's why I like to have I enjoy having conversations with people. I was never really a small talk kind of a person. I had thought, if you're not having a conversation about something that's super important and serious and substantial, then there's no reason to have the conversation at all. You're just wasting time. But I found the purpose in the smaller things as well. But these are important, the stuff that we've been discussing. And again, so I just like it to be more discussional. And so maybe I'll do that, pull out something else. We'll see what happens though. Either way, next week we're going to continue this anyway. Stay tuned for another song, and stay tuned for whatever else might happen. I don't know, but anyway, this has gone on long enough, so I'll see you next time.